because I needed it. But
to you, Braves
awesome.
country, thanks for sharing in this with us. And that is a good segue. Before we go down to the clubhouse to celebrate with his team, we share some great moments of 2024 with all of you at home. The Big Bear with a big fly. Yep. Bare hands. That is a sensational play by Austin Riley.
Wonderful pitching by Spencer Schwellenbach.
The rookie continues to excel. Orlando, how about that? Another dazzling play from the Braves shortstop.
Throw home is in time. A perfect toss from Jared Kelenic.
Stopped by Riley. Throws across, and that'll do it.
It is a grand slam for Travis d'Arnaud. His third homer of the night.
That is painted on the outside corner. Struck him out. Max Fried having his own Boston K party. That baby is not coming back. And he's swinging and missing at Charlie Morton's curveball. Harris is back. Oh my! He brought it back. Ozzie Albies diving stop. Ozzie Albies. He lifts it high. He lifts it deep. That day is gone. Double play. Will the ballpark hold it? Kelenic has it. Welcome back, Michael Harris. A grand slam into McCovey Cove.
And the Braves refuse to go quietly.
Ho, ho, ho! Put that on the highlight reel. Matt Olson hits it high. Matt Olson hits it deep. It's a grand slam. Safe! And the Braves find a way. Jorge Soler with a moonshot. Michael will charge. Oh, he got it. Got it. Schwellenbach gassed him up. And Schwellenbach is rolling. And it's into the chop house for a big fly from the Big Bear. He struck him out. A masterpiece. Travis d'Arnaud with the biggest home run of the Braves season. And they walk it off 2-1. Buckle up. That ball is hit out to left. The Braves are going to grab the lead back. And it's 7-6 Atlanta. Let's go! 3 outs to head to the postseason, and it will be Raisel Iglesias. Crowder to short. Arcee has got it. They did it! Despite all the adversity, all the twists and turns, the Braves battle their way back into the playoffs for a 7th straight season.
Your Atlanta Braves are headed to the postseason for the 7th year in a row. A grind unlike any other. I'm struck by one of the calls made by Brandon Gaulton within that montage that says, somehow the Braves find a way. They absolutely did once again today to earn their spot in some October baseball. As you see the dabs and pounds all around after a big win over the Mets in the back end of a doubleheader. Alex Anthopoulos, Terry McGurk, and everybody in that Braves organization ready to pop a little champagne, if only for a little while before hitting the road and heading out to San Diego. It is well-deserved, hard-earned. The word relief, alleviation, you could see it on the players' faces, and there it is. The moment.
Get him on, Snick, because it stings.
He's had a few of these, Pete.
He knows.
But it feels like you want to have it sting just a little bit and then cover up immediately afterwards.
Absolutely not. The play is to get him straight in your face the minute you can. But this feels like such relief for these guys. I think that's the biggest word you saw at the end of the game. There was so much emotion poured into that first game.
Dog.
And just to get through that second one with the result that you needed, now you can just relax. Like Stick said, jump on the plane, have a bit of a kip, wake up, try to sleep it off again and get up and do it all tomorrow. But you're in.
That's it.
That's all I needed to do.
You're in. You got you a spot at that postseason table. Trevor Scales, Pete Moreland, and CJ Nikowski actually up in the booth helping us out here, just lending our voices to the celebration, because we can only imagine how stressful it was, CJ, to even get to this point. And when you see these smiles and this level of it's obvious that this is an outpouring of emotion that's been pent up over the course of not just today, but over the course of a very long season, CJ.
Yeah, that stress is real. The buildup is real. I think we feel it even more so right from our side now because we're such diehards, but these guys feel it too. And if you're not careful, some of that doubt can creep in your mind, and they did not allow that to happen. But, you know, all celebrations are not created equal, right? They're all awesome, but the journey is what makes each and every one special. And I know we've said it a lot. I know fans have gotten tired of hearing it, but this is the reality of the 2024 Braves. And that what it is, you know what? Wasn't going to be nearly as easy as you thought, right? What we talk about in spring training, one guy after another, World Series or bust. That's how high the confidence level was. And then the season started, and the baseball gods got involved and said, okay, here's one hand behind your back. Here's another. Now here's a foot tied behind your back. Go get them. Good luck. And yet they figured out a way to get it done. I think that's what makes this so special. That's what I tried to relay as a message to everyone along the way, right? We see these fans. We love these fans. We love this team. They were getting discouraged. They were getting a little bit negative. I said, listen, man, stay positive. You got to. That's the only way that you can do it. There's just no upside to thinking about that negative side. And so you get to this moment right here, and you have an awesome time. You put on a Falcons helmet, you put on some goggles, and you spray champagne all over each other.
You know what? Money Mike is Atlanta born and bred, and that shows you just how dedicated he is to this city. But CJ, like I think your point is so well put in that you just kind of had to hold on. And that is sometimes how a season rolls. You played plenty of seasons in this game, seeing how high the highs can get and how lows they can get as well. But to find a way to stay right there in the middle, and a manager like Stitt is the perfect guy to help you do that in order to make sure that you focus on the task at hand daily.
I think the most important thing to realize now is that there hasn't really been a single team, especially in the National League, that's run away with this. It's not the Dodgers, it's not the Phillies, it's not the Brewers. Yeah, they've all had their moments, but so have the Braves. The Braves have had moments where they've been as good as any team in baseball. The offense has obviously done just enough this week to get us to this point, but at any point that offense could switch and they could go absolutely ballistic. And I've got no doubt that it just takes a couple of early hits, a couple of early runs in this playoffs. Tomorrow's going to be tough. But if anybody can do it, these guys can.
But CJ, you were just a part of a Rangers team that made a wild push at the back end of a season, found themselves playing for a World Series title. This stuff can happen at the turn of a dime, and that's just the beauty of being able to just get yourself a spot and be able to potentially make a run on the next day starting.
Yeah, it completely changed the way after being around